Here we are at the heart of Leicester Square. We're going to do the Jubilee walkway, section 1, Western Loop. This is the start of the jog. And what we're going to do is go straight through down St Martin's Street towards the National Gallery. Now the building over there, like a little hut, is the half-price ticket booth. So we're just going to carry on straight down that turn there beside Odeon West and down St Martin's Street. The half-price ticket booth. So if you ever come to town and you want a cheap ticket to the theatre, come here. As I said, we're going to go straight down towards the National Gallery in front by St Martin's Street. As I said before, we just go down here, St Martin's Street, towards the National Gallery, out onto just carry on down here, St Martin's Street, straight through till we get to Trafalgar Square. Just carry on straight through to your left onto Trafalgar Square. Carry on through the gates here till we come out by Trafalgar Square. Hey, when you come through the gate, the building in front is the Canadian House and Trafalgar Square is on our left. I'll show you. Okay, we've got Trafalgar Square on our left here and the building in front, as I said, is the Canadian Embassy. Now what we're going to do is carry on round by the Canadian Embassy till we get to Admiralty Arch, and then we're going to turn and go through Admiralty Arch along the Mall. So as I said, we've got Trafalgar Square to my left, and what we're going to do is go over these lights here, go over the next set of lights till we get to Admiralty Arch, and then go through Admiralty Arch. Cross over these traffic lights, turn to your left and round, and then round again till we go under Admiralty Arch. Okay, when you reach this point, which is Admiralty Arch, we're going to go through the arch, along the Mall, and then when we get to the Duke of York statue, we're going to turn to our left and go through St James's Park. So what we're going to do now is go under the arch here and carry on until we get to the Duke of York column. Go through the arch here and carry on until we come to the Duke of York column. Carry along here till we come to the Duke of York. Okay, when we reach this point, the Duke of York column, by the steps here, what we're going to do is we're going to cross over the Mall here and go into St James's Park so we come out by Great George Street and Birdcage Walk. If you carry along the Mall here, you come out to Buckingham Palace. But as I said before, we're going along St James. Now we take this path here into St James's, alongside Horse Guards Road, over there. So we take this path and we just go straight ahead till we come out by Great George Street. So just follow that couple down. On your left hand side you can see Horse Guards Parade. Now we just carry along this path here till we come out by Great George Street. Now to my right here are the toilets, ladies and gents. So if you're caught short, there's toilets here. So we just carry along the path here. Horse Guards Parade. As I said, we just carry on straight in front. Just carry on straight. Now across the road you have Churchill's War Rooms. But as I said, we come out onto Horse Guards Road here, cross over, and then we turn to our left, heading towards Westminster. Okay, when we reach this point we just turn left and carry on towards Westminster. Okay, when we get to these traffic lights here, we cross over the traffic light and we head over towards Westminster Abbey, and then we go round by Parliament Square and across St Margaret Street by the Houses of Parliament. As you can see in front we got Big Ben. Anyway, we cross these traffic lights here over towards Westminster Abbey. Carry along and we'll cross over the next set of traffic lights to Westminster Abbey, straight in front, and then we're going to go round by Parliament Square. Okay, we're at the front of Westminster Abbey now. Now if you ever come here, the church beside it is St Margaret's, and you don't have to pay to go in there, and well worth a visit. Anyway, we carry on along here round, and then we're going to cross over by the Houses of Parliament. Anyway, carry on along this pavement here, and we're going to cross over towards the Houses of Parliament. Okay, we cross over these traffic lights and then we're going to turn right down till we get to Victoria Gardens. Okay, we carry on straight along until we turn into the park gardens. This is St Margaret Street. Okay, when we get to this point we're going to turn into Tower Gardens here and all the way up to Lambeth Bridge. Now you get a lovely view of the Thames. Okay, once you're in Victoria Tower Gardens, what we're going to do is go straight along to the other side till we get to Lambeth Bridge. Now you've got lovely views of the Thames here and a good place for a picnic. So anyway, just carry on straight through till we get to Lambeth Bridge. Carry along here till we come to Lambeth Bridge over there, and then we're going to cross Lambeth Bridge and head eastwards towards the Millennium Bridge. As I said, we just carry on straight. Okay, when we get to this point, we go up the steps and we turn to our left across the bridge, across Lambeth Bridge. So just up the steps and turn to our left across Lambeth Bridge. Okay, we just carry on straight across Lambeth Bridge here. I don't know what's going on here. Just carry on straight.
Get the train at 6. So, but I took my bike there.
Okay, once we cross Lambeth Bridge, we come down these steps here and we just carry along till we get to the Millennium Bridge. Now, the building over there is Lambeth Palace. But anyway, we carry along here. Lambeth Bridge, which we've just passed over, there seems to be some sort of film shoot going on there. I don't know what for. So as I said, we just carry along this side of the Thames, and the building over on my right is Lambeth Palace. Okay, when you reach this point at Westminster Bridge, you just carry on straight and we take a little subway across Westminster Bridge to the other side. So you just carry on straight with these people coming towards us and go under the bridge. Okay, just turn in here into your right and just go straight under Westminster Bridge to the other side, and we just carry on our jog straight through to the other side. Just carry on straight.
In the world.
Hungerford Bridge. So we just carry on straight until we get to the Millennium Bridge, and then we cross over the Millennium Bridge. Now you've got Jubilee Gardens in front. We've just come anyway, as I said before, we're going to carry on straight towards Millennium Bridge. So, just carry on straight. We carry on straight. Carry on straight. We carry on straight. We carry on straight. Yes, just follow the path round, and we're heading towards the Millennium Bridge. Continue straight. Okay, we carry on straight underneath Blackfriars Bridge till we get to the Millennium Bridge. Continue straight underneath the bridge here to the other side. Continue straight ahead. Carry on straight ahead to the other side. Okay, when you get to this point, just turn left and continue along the Thames. Just continue round. And just carry on straight. Okay, we're at the front of the Tate Modern here. We've reached the point where we're going to be crossing the Millennium Bridge over towards St. Paul's. Now that's where we've just come from, all the way from Lambeth Bridge all the way up here. Now what we're going to do now is head across to St. Paul's there by the Millennium Bridge. Okay, and what we're going to do, there's steps over there, we're going to climb up and then just go across the Millennium Bridge. Okay, we've only just come up that ramp there, so now we're going to cross the Millennium Bridge over to St. Paul's. Now beside the Tate Modern you've got the Globe Theatre, but anyway we're just going to go across the Millennium Bridge towards St. Paul's and then on to Fleet Street and along St. Chancery Lane. We carry on straight across the bridge. Okay, on the other side of the Millennium Bridge we carry on straight up St. Peter's Hill till we get to the south face of St. Paul's Cathedral. Then we're going to turn left by St. Paul's Churchyard and carry on towards Fleet Street, where we're going to turn up by Chancery Lane. So we just carry on forward, cross over the traffic lights here and just carry on straight till we get to the south face of St. Paul's Cathedral up St. Peter's Hill. Anyway, we just carry along here and follow the road straight. This is St. Paul's Churchyard, leading us into Ludgate and then on to Fleet Street. So we just carry on straight. Anyway, we just carry on straight in front. Carry on straight. Carry on. If you turn up here at the Old Bailey, you come to the famous Old Bailey Law Court. And if you carry on, you come to St. Bartholomew's Hospital. But anyway, we're going to carry on straight here along Fleet Street, towards Fleet Street and up Chancery Lane. We carry on straight. we just carry on straight. Cross over these traffic lights here and just carry on straight into Fleet Street. If we were to go straight down, we'd be going over Blackfriars Bridge, but we're not. So, as I said, we just carry on straight towards Fleet Street, over these traffic lights. The church in front is St. Bride's of Fleet Street. Anyway, as I said before, we just carry on straight till we come to Chancery Lane. Cross over these traffic lights here at Fetter Lane and carry on till we come to Chancery Lane. Okay, we're right near beside Chancery Lane here. We take this turn in here on our way into Chancery Lane, and outside the King's College Library we're going to head towards Lincoln's Inn. We turn right here into Chancery Lane and we go ahead by King's College Library, and what we're going to do, we're going to head towards Lincoln's Inn Field by John Soames Museum. Now, we're not far from the Royal Courts of Justice, which are a bit further on here on Fleet Street. But as I said, we're going up Chancery Lane here towards Lincoln's Inn Field. Well, we're going to carry along here and turn to our left into Curry Street. Opposite King's College is the Law Society. Okay, when you reach this point, you turn left into Curry Street, and then we're going to turn right into Searle Street up towards Lincoln's Inn Field. Okay, when you reach this point, we're going to turn right into Searle Street. I carry along Searle Street here till we get to Lincoln's Inn Field. We're going to go across through the field towards the John Soames Museum. Let's give you a little panoramic view where we are. As I said before, the building in front is the back of the Royal Court of Justice. But we carry along Searle Street till we get to Lincoln's Inn. Okay, here we are at the Lincoln's Inn, and we're going to go straight through Lincoln's Inn to the other side, to the top, and we're going to be outside John Soames Museum, so we're just going straight through. Okay, once you're in Lincoln's Inn, we're going to take the path on our left here and then descend the path all the way through Lincoln's Inn to the other end. So we'll take this path here on our left and then descend the path. Turn right up this path here and straight through to the other end. Carry on straight through to the other end. Okay, go through the gates here, cross over, and John Soames Museum is on the other side of the road there. I'll show you in a second. Okay, we're at the John Soames Museum now, and someone's just opened the curtains there. But anyway, okay, at the John Soames Museum here, we carry on straight on to Rampant Street, cross Kingsway, and then straight on to Great Queen Street. We're going to turn off by Drury Lane. Carry along straight ahead into Rampant Street, where we're going to cross the Kingsway and go straight ahead into Great Queen Street and then turn off by Drury Lane. So just continue straight. Okay, we just crossed over the traffic lights here and straight into Great Queen Street. We're on the Kingsway now. To my right is Holborn. But anyway, we carry on. Okay, we carry along Great Queen Street here. We'll be passing the Freemasons Hall, and then when we come to Drury Lane, we'll be turning left into Drury Lane. This is outside the Freemasons Hall. Okay, when we reach this point, we're going to turn left into Drury Lane and then right. Turn left here into Drury Lane, then we cross over and turn right into Broad Court. That turning over there, I'll show you. We turn right into Broad Court here, carry on to the end when we come out by Bow Street. Then we're going to turn left. When you get to the end of Broad Court, we turn to our left into Bow Street, and across the road is the Royal Opera House. Now we're in Bow Street now, and the building in front is the Royal Opera House. Now what we're going to do is cross over by the Royal Opera House and turn right into Russell Street. We're still on Bow Street here. And when we reach the corner by the light, we're going to turn right to Russell Street. Okay, we turn into Russell Street here and we're heading straight for Covent Garden now. So you go straight ahead into Covent Garden. Now when we come to Covent Garden, you have the British Transport Museum straight ahead, or the London Transport Museum. But what we're going to do, we're going to turn around to our right and just follow the path round. So just carry on round to our right, and then all we do now is carry on straight until I tell you when to turn off to our left. Now if we turn to our right here and go up here, we come to Covent Garden Station. So what we're doing is carrying on straight into King Street before we turn to our left from Bedmondsbury. Carry along here King Street until I tell you when to turn off to our left. Cross over the zebras here and carry on straight until we turn left. Just carrying along here, we take that turn. Once we've turned into Bedfordsbury, we're going to go into that side alley there, straight in front, Goodwin's Court, to the other end by Cecil's Court. So we're going to go straight through Goodwin's Court here, straight through to the other end, to St Martin's Lane. We carry on straight through to the other end of Goodwin's Court. That's where I've just come out of, and here we're on St Martin's Lane. And what we're going to do is cross over the road here between the two lorries into Cecil Court. Just continue through Cecil Court to the other end. Still in Cecil Court. At the end of Cecil Court, we turn to our left, down Charing Cross, and then cross over the zebra crossing, back to left. When you come to these zebra crossings, we just cross over and into Irvine Street, that gets to Leicester Square. You've got Capital Radio over there. Real BC and all the other broadcasters broadcast on. But anyway, we've got over these zebra crossings here and back to Leicester Square. Okay, we just carry on round to our right into Urban Street and back into Leicester Square, and this is where the Jubilee walk